My name is Aseye Ami Afetogbo. Songs of Slavery is a collection of 16 rhymes or songs that mainly features aspects of the lives of Frederick Douglass and Harriet Jacobs in slavery. Some of the rhymes depict some of the painful atrocities and monstrosities they were put through: human subjugation, brutalities, abuse and racial suppression, among others. Some of them express their deep repulsion, and others show how they relentlessly fought against all odds to overcome. Their struggles prove their determination and unbroken spirits to fight on like a fish floundering in a drying muddy pool, but with unflinching hope.
My name is Emanuela Ishraganda. I am in year 4. The songs together tell the story of slavery from poaching in Africa. The scene from Root, when Kunte Kunte was captured, is portrayed in a rhyme escape to start it, and goes through the door of no return, and the great struggle in the land of slavery. It ends with an appeal to the sons and daughters of Africa abroad to come back to unite with Africans here to liberate the continent.
Unfortunately, he went out to hunt and bring a wild animal. The slave masters caught him and took him away.
and let it go away. But too late, the slave hunted saw. The slave hunted saw. I never saw him. I never thought him. Thank you.
The door of no return. In every slave castle built on the coast of Africa is a slave dungeon where European slaves awaiting shipment to Europe, and the dungeon has a small door like a wicket which opens into the sea. The slaves went through this door into a waiting ship which carried them away.
Look at that small gate. There like a tiny place. Look at that small door. Open like a lion's door. One by one, we all fall out. Two by two, we all fall out. Then away from Africa. Then away to America. 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 Then away from Africa. Then away to America.
In the days of slavery, slave masters used teenage slave girls to produce babies like machines manufacture products. The slave masters gave these girls to strong and well-built men who could be twice the ages of their fathers to sleep with them in order to produce their kind.
25, 27. Noah cares one of his 3 sons. Slave monsters believed that the curse put on Ham by Noah was the reason why Europeans came to Africa to enslave them, because Africans are the descendants of Ham. Slavery of blacks was divinely instituted. Can this be true? Thank you. Yes, are you Ham? You will come to Ham. Children of Africa, slaves for America. No. Stop this lie. Break this chain. Stop this pain. Thank you. Slave masters used teenage slave girls to produce babies like machines manufacture products. The slave masters gave these girls to strong and well-built men who could be twice the ages of their fathers to sleep with them in order to produce their kind. Look at this pretty lady. She will give you a big baby. One baby this year, another baby next year. Soon there will be many babies. Like a dog with many babies. Thank you.
Many people say only mothers know the fathers of their children. One day, Frederick Douglass asked whom his father was. The mother dared not to tell him. Either she or Frederick risked being sold off, and they might never see each other again for the rest of their lives.
Madam, why am I carrying you? Madam, who is my father? Shut up, boy. Colored babies are from trees. Only have mothers, never have fathers. Oh, poor me. My mother is a woman. My father is a tree.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
What are you doing? Out! Never teach us to run. You will know this. Ever going to be a slave for freedom. You will crave.
Not and her husband strongly decided to sleep in his sleeping. One day, the mistress punished the slave for working in the master's bedroom, and the master promised to make peace for this.
Frederick Douglass lost his mother when he was 7 years old. It was whispered amongst the slave folks that his master was his father. But dare anyone say it? Thank you.
Motherless I am, like a chicken. They took my mother when at 7. Oh, colored child, could my pastor be my father? I do not know, I do not know. Motherless I am, fatherless I am.
What are you doing? I want not to go near his bedroom, right? Well, you have yourself to blame.
Watch out, don't cry, I will make peace for you now with your mistress.
Oh no. I need no peace. Just set me free. Just set me free from the beast of slavery. The beast of slavery.
This rhyme is a reflection of Frederick's strong desire for freedom. As a young slave, he went to work in a shipyard. He watched ships go and come without any hindrance. Birds in the sky sailed freely. Then came his desire for freedom, like the ships on the water and the birds in the sky.
I see the birds fly, and I want to cry. I see the ships float. I am bound to float. Why bound me? Set me. So like the birds, I can fly. So like the ships, I can float.
Runaway slave, runaway slave. $300, bright mulatto girl, 21 years old, 5'4" high, dark eyes, black hair, $300.
I conceived this idea of writing this anthology of poems when I was teaching autobiographies. We did autobiographies of Nkrumah. It was one of the ones we read, and also Frederick Douglass. So when I was, after many years of my education, of my university education, I was teaching at Merton International. I decided to also teach this anthology, the autobiographies. And I selected that of Frederick Douglass and Harriet Jacobs. And when I was teaching these autobiographies, I was so moved by what I was reading. And so that's how come I started writing these rhymes. In other words, it's really touched my muse, the art of creativity. It started flowing. And so at any point that I was so touched, it gave me that insight to write that rhyme of that portion. I also wrote it basically for children because I feel that our children are not being given the right thing, honestly.
Yes. First of all, I have personally never seen anything like today. It really is true. I've been to 17 different countries and never have I been a part of an event or even seen an event with my own eyes where children on the continent remembered us. You remembered us. And that is amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was incredible. And you remembered specific people. You remembered that it was not a fun journey. You remembered that Kunta Kinte was preparing to go through his rite of passage into manhood. He was so excited, he was so proud, and that was taken away from him. And he worked so hard never to forget. And that's why so many of us want to never forget. So we refer to ourselves as African Americans. Some have forgotten, so they may say something different. But those of us who want to remember, we say African Americans. So what I think today that has happened, actually, this may surprise you, but in some places right now in the United States, what you all have done today is illegal. In 2022, there have been laws that have been changed. What you all did today is illegal, and they would sack you from the schools. So what you've done today has been very important, and I really thank all of you for making it possible. Thank you so much.
You've been gone, it's an empty home. Come on back where you really belong. You are always welcome home, welcome home. You've been kept down for much too long. Stand up, please, and say I am free. Don't forget you are welcome home, welcome home. Come with